Hey, how you doing, y'all? This is Shawn Powell, and I promote Instant Payday Network or MyCash Freebies, but this is actually going to be teaching just about anybody how to use Facebook as a form of advertisement. I'm just going to wing this, tell you exactly what I think and how I feel about it, and also I'm going to tell you other ways that you can use it for advertisement in ways that you can benefit as well. First of all, if you're in Instant Payday Network like I am, I use Craigslist, I use Backpage, I love YouTube videos. I get quite a few people. I get people in. You get $58 for every time they do their credits and come in. I've had one video where literally on the third hit, I got paid $58. And the best part is it keeps circulating. I love it. That's my favorite form of advertising. Because I do want to rank higher, I use and link my Facebook to it. I'm not going to lie, y'all, I went ahead and made a second account. I had to jump through a couple of hoops through Facebook to do it without them knowing. But, yeah, I think it's worth it. That way I don't have to worry about just using closed groups. I can use my open groups so I can advertise without bothering my family and friends. I'm real picky, even if somebody does want to join me for that one, because I hate to bombard anybody with a bunch of ads. Excuse me. And there is guidelines you have to follow through Facebook, y'all. Don't go on your first day when you jump up here, and especially if you're in Instant Payday Network, if you're underneath me, if I'm sending this to you or something like that. Y'all don't just all of a sudden bombard and just start getting every group that you can join, because what's going to happen is Facebook itself is going to acknowledge it, and they'll shut you down. It's called Facebook jail, or I've heard Facebook hell. Either they're about the same. It happened to me. I was a hard hit. I didn't go through and look at the videos like I'm supposed to, and that's what happened. So I was froze up for about a week. So I made sure I learned exactly how to do it. And y'all, it's like any other thing, about like Craigslist, anything. You got to watch out. They're going to change the rules on you sometimes. So you just going to have to learn how to do it. I'm going to show you what one of my ads look like. First of all, I'm going to tell you, Facebook is very much throw it out there and see what sticks. There's no other way that I can describe it. I've seen people that will put, who wants to make $100 today, in a question mark, and look down below and there'll be 80, 90 comments underneath it. It seems like the form of advertising for Facebook is so different than any other form that you'll find on Craigslist, Backpage, and stuff like that. And I'm not going to lie, the way I do it, and the reason I do it this way, I use a header that gets attention on somewhere like Craigslist or Facebook. It'd be like everything you need is in this ad, and has some arrows pointing or something like that. And let's see, you got to take a look or something like that. I leave it at that. Everything that you need to make money online is in this ad. And I capitalize as much as I can. And every time you use the word you, Y-O-U, use it. If you have the chance to use it, use it. Every ad I have has you in it more than 5 times, because it's not about me, it's about you. I tell everything how I feel, but if it's where I can reword it and say, look, when you get in here, or like when I get in, I'm going to go with you. Now, I even make capital Y-O-U a lot of times while doing so. People want to talk about themselves. This is for them. This business isn't for you, it's for them. It's about you helping them to, and showing them something, and they're going to believe in you. That's the reason they're getting in the first place. But what I started doing on my Craigslist that has kept me from being flagged, and I know it sounds weird, but when I go to put an ad up there, y'all, I tell them exactly how I feel. I tell them why I like it. I tell them what they do. If there's anything that's in your business that you're trying to hide or anything like that, expose it right from the very beginning, because what's going to happen is, in MyCash Freebies, there's this wall that they go to, and they have to do a couple of credits to get in. Well, it's about 4 credits to get in. But so many people advertise it incorrectly, and they get there, and they're excited about it. They've seen the videos. They know it's real. And then they get there, and it's like, and then they don't go no farther. What I do, and I suggest to people that are underneath me, tell them up front, y'all, for about the price of a meal. It took about 4 trials. I was up and running. I started dabbling my feet in it the first day, and boom, I was gone. To me, it was worth it, even though I could do a bunch of free trials and this and that. I don't want to do that. I don't mind spending a little bit of money. When I say a little bit, $14 I think is what total was for me for both credits. What did I get? Some of the awesomest, most software you can find, access to everything. All I had to do was show people. This is what my advertising is. I tell people how I feel about it. I be sincere to them, and then I show them the doorway. That's it. Y'all, sincerity works in real business. Why won't it work online? So, this is what I'm telling you. You do Craigslist and stuff like that. If you do that, if y'all see the picture here of me and my little boy waving, when I post pictures like this up here, guess what? They don't get flagged. And my ads are so different from being a normal ad that I think they feel a kind of a bond to me. Now, over here, yes, I've got a source of, and look, use this advertisement too. I take a picture, I put in here exactly what I want, then I go underneath it and I write down, this has been my first 2 weeks doing nothing but placing a few ads on Craigslist and Backpage. 12 opted in last week and started getting their credits in 24 hours of each other. This is one of the 2 sites that pays you and me. Last Sunday, and notice I put you in there. I could have just said pays me. Always want to put you in there as much as you can, y'all. Last Sunday totaled over $300. This is real. That not only is that a picture, it has something to go with it right here. See what I'm saying? So now it's not a bunch of words that's up here. Also, it's had to be added. It's in my picture. It's just being smart, y'all. That was not hard. To be honest, I have made a lot more money than this now. This was and if you're in Instant Payday Network, y'all, let me tell you, the work you do the first month, the people are excited. Leave them alone. Just keep going. A month later, 2 to 3 weeks later, y'all, they get in. The trick is you just keep showing it. You just keep showing it. I get emails that are, good Lord, you can't believe how long they are. People, it's in their mind. And they only went to my site a few times and disappeared. I never would even bug them or anything. Now, I do send them one email. And guess what I do with that email? I send them with the email, the one email I send them, I've got a picture of me, shows them who I am, how to make money online review. Now, the reason I always put how to make money online review because I don't know what kind of ad I'm using it with. How to make money online actually is just something that it'll fit no matter where I'm advertising at. And some sites can be funny about Instant Payday Network. I didn't want to get blocked or anything crazy just because of, if they were for some reason thinking it might be spamming or something. So to me, even though I may make 2 videos, one that says Instant Payday Network, I will make a second one. And y'all learn to use YouTube Edit. It works awesome. You can put annotations in it. We made a music video, me and my little boy and the cat. And it put, let's see, Bust a Move, if you remember that from years ago back. Awesome video. I've got a lot of good comments from it. I used the annotations at the end from YouTube. It's there to be used, y'all. They want you to do well. They want you to produce and bring people in. So I'd highly suggest using that as well. Okay, back on target here. Usually I will copy. I've got this big section over here on the side. I don't know if you see where my little pointer's at right here, moving around. But those are what my ads look like. I will bring, and these are long ones, but y'all, I don't consider it. If you see this, Facebook ads or conversations. Anywhere you're showing it on Facebook, you are showing it. Now, what you're trying to do is get people who are more like-minded that are maybe never seen this before, or you need to explain to them what it means to you. Y'all, if you don't love what you're doing, you probably don't need to be doing it in the first place. If you really love it, don't slap something on Facebook that looks just like everybody else. I assure you, you will never see me have a half-naked woman sitting up here, smiling from ear to ear, holding money, or a bunch of $100 bills thrown on a bed with a picture with a piece of paper saying who I am to contact. Now, it's sad that I guess sometimes it works. I don't know. I'd be embarrassed to click it. I'm not going to lie. That's just me personally. If you hear anything meowing, it's my cat. She's in heat and she's on. she's walking around crazy, so I apologize. All right. But yeah, I figured out a good way to do this is keep every one of them organized. Christmas ad till New Year's Eve, Adam waving, and proof of income. This puts the 2 pictures I want to do, so maybe tomorrow if I want to do another ad or something like that. And look, I have down here, this is green shirt video, so I know which video it goes. I put part 2. Now what part 2 means to me is I'd go directly underneath here. Crap, hold on. My computer's got so much stuff up here, it's trying to load things. But I'd go right underneath it and comment myself. Now, not only am I going to comment, you want to put a like for yourself. Always put a like there so it has another one. Barely anybody checks to see who liked it. Go underneath here, you put in your second one. Sometimes they go to certain places that only it shows the number of hits that's been underneath there. This is another form of advertisement. It goes right underneath it. This one, I wanted to have the gateway in. And I also wanted to have, there's my gateway in. I usually put it near the beginning, so it's always going to pop up there. You want to grab people's attention right from the very beginning of the first few lines because the picture is going to be underneath it or above it, showing it. So get something that good that gets attention. Get something that shows proof so that's going to get attention. And say what you need to say up front. Then everything else underneath, y'all, if they're interested, explain to them what it means to you. That's what I do. Now, I don't know. No, this one I just posted. I wanted you to see what one looked like. Here's a second row right here. I usually don't go more than second rows of ads or anything like that. But everything in here, it says exactly what I want it to say. Also explain to people that when they go to Instant Payday Network and they go through it, the reason why I chose this one right here is because at the beginning, I talk about it and tell you how I feel. And then I immediately show you when you click this this link, what it is that you're clicking. Now, people know when they click this, it's safe because anytime you see your email being given out, it throws up a caution sign for a lot of people because people can do all sorts of stupid things with your email, and I understand that. So what do? I personally use it to let them know that it's only going to me and nobody else. And this video helps so much and to help people get that. Secondly, everybody who doesn't want to go in here yet, they may not be ready. Guess what it's doing? It's increasing the number of hits I have at my YouTube page. Now, I'd even have a subscribe in there, and every one of these, first line has my link back into the system if they decide to get in. Everything links back to each other. Y'all, that is one of the smartest things I've done. I got 67 hits on one video because I placed in about 5 different ads off of YouTube. Off of Facebook. 67 hits that I can account for that didn't come from anywhere else except here. So you're getting people, and when you got a really good video that you're proud of, I've got over 40 right now. Time I'm done, I'll probably have over 200 if I have to guess. I've made a really good base around Instant Payday Network and how to make money online. After I'm done with that, now it's time to go start doing reviews on other things. Some kind of ad company or something that I don't feel much about, or maybe I will like it, but then I'm still going to link it back to here because this is my favorite one. Give them your opinion. They're going to evaluate whether it's good, bad, whatever it is. And at least if they believe in you, they'll come check it out. Y'all, that is a really, really good way. I have a friend of mine named Marissa. She does something really close to this, or has been in the past, and she is extremely successful, and that is how she does it. So, y'all, I'm telling you, there's money behind that technique. If you don't believe me, believe her, because she's made a lot of money doing that. All right. My first month in, y'all, I made enough to pay my house payment. My techniques are a little bit different. Instant Payday Network is awesome. If you don't know what it is, I'd highly suggest taking a look at that. Throw some stuff out there at Facebook. It doesn't cost anything. You can see the results in a couple of hours. Don't post the same ad over and over and over. I'd also highly suggest when you do this right here and you talk to people sincerely, okay, don't spam other people. Nobody wants to do that. But when people pop up there and they say, hey, show me what you got, or something like that, a lot of times to be honest, they're trying to just get you to come in, so they're going to use you as and play you off. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't realize that, especially when you see 100 plus comments in there. Message for people who ask to check it out but don't. I've got people up here, here's Miss Patricia, as I almost say, and then I send her something, let her know there's a video, because I can tell that she didn't go through, because if you know what Instant Payday Network is, you have total control. You see everything that's happening. Reply to ad. This is the way into my business. Black picture. There's a guy up here. He does a really good job. And I will copy his ads. It's not because I'm going to use them word for word. It's because I've seen him get over 100 comments. And the guy's a monster. Y'all, you're in the trenches. Use it. The people beside you, you see him there all the time. If he's getting 50 to 100 comments and he's doing something almost like you, y'all, you'd be idiots not to observe it. Observe it. That's all you got to do. But I modify so many things. Facebook, getting people that are asking for something. Here's one right. Hey, buddy, I saw your post. I am sure you're getting bombarded with messages right now. I bet you are. But see, I make it very personable. I try to let them know it's for them. It does not take a whole lot of Facebook pages. And look, when you next morning you jump up, you got something fresh in your mind, bam, put it up there, man. Just give it a try. Now, here's the thing that I learned, y'all. Once, between Sunday and Monday, 24 hours, I got 12 people to opt in and started getting their credits, right? That was one of the best days, or probably the best day I've had in my month and a half at Instant Payday Network. You know, money was being made. I was seeing money being made for the first time ever online. 2 things I've counted for that. Well, 3. Jeff Buchanan's for video. That was awesome. Secondly, me telling them how I felt. Honestly, I'll send them an email, tell them how I feel, and try not to make it a long one, though. Keep it a little short one. And then put the newest video that you got in. And when you make that video, and you make an email, and you know you need this video to say this or this and this for you, whatever you want, make that video for it. Then put it on YouTube. And then, bam, you get YouTube hits, plus you get this at the same time. People want to see you. They want to know you're real. You got to have you a nice little foundation found. Somebody types in Instant Payday Network, they're going to find me. And if they don't, time I'm done with 200, I guarantee they will. So right now, I'm getting probably about 30 hits a day. In the last couple of weeks, I've got a little over 500 views off my video. The biggest one, probably about 90 views off of one video. Not too bad. I'm nowhere near where I'm going to be in another year, maybe, that's for sure. But it's a good way of advertising. Like I said, use Facebook, throw it out there. Observe the people while you're around there, see what works for you. If nothing else, you can use this as a form of picking your favorite video, put it in there, and then watch them and see how it goes. Watch how many hits that start coming through. Always make sure if you do use YouTube that you have your link in the very first line so that it would acknowledge it. And there's SEO, search engine optimization, little things that you can do to help out as well. That'll help you get ranked higher. And y'all just consistently putting videos out there. Some people do YouTube videos and they want to see the most recent in the last month. You hit me up, buddy, you put Instant Payday Network for the last month, you're going to see my face everywhere. And that's how you want to be acknowledged, to help you anywhere there's a search engine. Y'all, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Enough said. Only one that beats that is Google. So y'all, highly suggest jumping up there and listen. The best part is 10-minute videos, 12-minute videos are too long. 4 to 6 minutes, people start dropping off. So the shorter it is, the better. If you're not very professional, but you're making money, now here's the deal. If you're making money and you're not professional, it just goes to show people, hey, I can do better than he can. Look at this. It gives them incentive as well. So don't worry about it. If you are being sincere, if you love what you do, use Facebook. If you're being sincere and you love what you do, show it on Craigslist. Show it the way that you would tell somebody if you had their attention. Y'all, if you get a really good ad at the beginning and they walk in, they're in. They're in. I can tell you, all they can do is they're going to go and learn what I do. And when I'm done, all they can say is yes and no. At this moment, I got 31 people at My Cash Freebies that are doing their credits. Many of them have 50% or better done on their credits. Y'all, that is money every time. Every time. Don't push them. Let them stay. Me personally, it took me 2 weeks before I even got in. And I knew it was real. The first 15 minutes I seen the video. Okay, well, just like always, I have my link to Instant Payday Network is underneath. Y'all, no matter what business you're using, you can use Instant Payday Network just to learn how to advertise. Everything I do, I've learned from there. Use your brain, use your instincts. You'd be surprised how often you can figure stuff out and treat it like it's a real business, y'all. Don't treat it like it's something that's online. That a lot of people do. I can look at it and tell it. And I think when you write stuff, people are going to tell it too. All right, y'all, it's almost Christmas time. Merry Christmas. If there's anything I can help you with, if you got any questions about anything, just let me know. Appreciate it.